to English with Seth. Hi! Welcome back to your midterm seminar with TTC for 2026. Hi, I've never taken English for TTC. Of course, that's the whole point of the midterm seminar, right? Um, It's something that TTC does every year for the benefits of the student. We have it open, we have it free for everybody, whether or not you're a TTC student, whether or not you take that class personally. Definitely something for you to just come into. And then, given the idea that a lot of people are quite fluent, like their first language at home is also English. Um, I totally understand. It's just that when it comes to the seminar, it's always nice to come and attend to just kind of see what are the gaps between what you know and what you apply on a day-to-day basis versus what is strategically needed in the exams. That's what you want to do. Okay? Hello, everybody. I think most of you are kind of familiar with the names, so that's fine. Hi. So let's get started. I'm assuming that everybody has their notes at hand. If you do not, the way you come in through the TTC education website, you should be able to download a soft copy just to tide you over if you have not received your notes. Right? Anybody struggling with having notes? If we're all okay, can you give me an okay thumbs up, lollipop, a love shape in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Emoji me. Thank you very much, Ishan, Ian, Rahil, Junan, Yubo. Very nice. Cadence. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's dive into our work straight away. Because our class is only an hour and a half, right? So we don't have a lot of time. Oh, maybe we're going. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna basically look at, like I said, the strategic writing components of your short writing tasks today. We're gonna look at two, maybe three emails, depending on our speed of things, and a whole bunch of common errors that students uh tend to make in the exams, okay? Plus a whole series of popular, beautiful phrasal verbs, sayings, proverbs, idioms that you are able to apply in your writing, okay? Starting you off with page 2. There's a little number at the bottom right corner that indicate the page number, so you can refer to that. It's a little bit smaller than usual, okay? But let's go. So, what we're going to be looking at is you know for a fact that you have two pieces of essay. You have a short one, you have a long one, and within the short one, like, you tell me what are some popular formats that are oftentimes tested. We've got, if I had to have you rearrange this sequence, what do you think would be the most popular format to be tested? Very good, Iris. Number one is definitely email, right? Most popular all the way to Form 5. Okay? Usually the short email first, then the long essay second. Yes. What is the least popular? Do, 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 do. Yes, cadence. Least popular, I would say informal letter. And the reason why I say this is because in terms of informal letter, short message and note, they are essentially the same thing, right? Especially short message and note, essentially the same thing. Not much difference to it. They oftentimes uh kind of like repeat itself or like they're very similar. So I would say between the three, this three would be a two, and then this is three. Okay, so popular exam questions. What are some popular short writing task questions? If you came to normal class this month, we actually did one of the most popular topics. What are some popular exam questions you've done? Very good. Holiday topic. Yes. So, holiday topic I oftentimes put under experiences. So, anything you've seen under experience, which is like travel, holiday, event, any kind of like celebration, Mother's Day, Mother's birthday, my sister's birthday, correct? School activities. That's definitely the most popular exam question. What else? Yes, Ian, advice or recommendation. Advice or recommendation, a lot of times is very similar with your opinion-based essay as well, where they ask you like, oh, lately, I want to start exercising as an exercise amateur. What sport would you suggest that I start with, right? This kind of thing. So anything like movie, hobbies, entertainment, right? Social events. What should I do? How should I do it? Birthday gifts. What should I buy? Why? Mother Day. Restaurants to choose from, cuisines to choose from, right? So usually two and three is quite similar. The third type is not as popular, but every now and then it does pop up, which is social issues, where they ask you about topics like health or environment. The recent topic that we did in class, which was it is the science environmental week, and we had to do a scrapbook. What was the topic that I would suggest that our friend do? Was it forest preservation, water conservation, plastic waste, or recycling? Remember? So those will be the more social issue kind. Teacher, why isn't there English notes? Really? Uh, really? Wow. Okay, give me a second. Yep, yep, yep. I see it. Let me see if I can sort that out really quickly now. I didn't realize. Give me 2 seconds. Let me sort that out. Oh, I can't download it. Yeah. If you click into the free seminar and free seminar 2, does it what is it inside? Is that not notes? So like we were saying, if you take a look at the example here, right, we've got our regular message. You have a salutation here. And what we oftentimes do in our introduction is what? We do an ET for any short writing structure. We've got a 3PR and a haha structure. Now, what do we mean by your ET, 3PR, and haha structure? It actually stands for emotion and topic. And take a look at the sentence here. That's fantastic to hear. I just received your message and I already have an ideal holiday destination for you. So we have your emotion here. Always start the essay by responding back to the title emotionally, to the question emotionally. Okay? The angle to this is quite straightforward. You can either come up with an I structure or a U structure. So either you are happy for something or you must be happy. Okay? Either I am happy for you or you refer to your friend and say that you must be very happy that you're doing this, right? I just received your message and then I have my topic here. Now, the next thing that you're looking at is point plus reason. You want 3 points with supplementary reasons here, yeah? So I'm talking about Malacca. Several reasons. I've got my first, my second, my third. Many historical places. This is my point. And a reason or an example is a famosa. So when you're talking about reasons, similar to how we do our essay components, you're looking at an elaboration, example, or effect structure. For your short writing task, pick one. For Form 3, short writing task, 1 to 2 of your reasoning is enough. Okay? Then in your conclusion, you're going to go hope or action. Okay, I hope you find my suggestions helpful. Feel free to let me know. And of course, sign off. Sometimes I don't like to sign off with just from or regards. I feel like it's very formal, and especially when we write our short writing tasks, right? More often than not, you're writing to friends or family. So I do like to sometimes just sign off with your pangkat, like your sister, your brother, your cousin, right? Sign off with your pangkat and then with your name down below. Okay? I usually just put my name without the subtitle here, without the sign off heading. Okay. Now, what we're going to look at for page 3 is as we move on to the long essays, right, we're going to fill in the blanks a little bit with some beautiful email phrases. Okay, so let's start with birthday presents, popular exam questions. Yeah, the thoughtful gift is truly. Now, what is a peribasa that you can fill in that means unique? I'm going to give you an example of what we're looking for. One of a kind. Ooh, good job, Adrith, Akash, Kaiser. One of a kind. Adrith, the notes is uploaded already. Can you go take a look? Okay, now the surprise party will be a dream come true. She would be over the moon. Over the moon means elated, super duper happy. I think like when you were younger, we also said on top of the world. When she received the present because it was something she had wished for ages on cloud nine. Very nice. For ages means for a long time. So if you realize there's a double for here and you may be confused, but it actually is wished for ages. Okay, it's two phrasal forms. The efforts put in to organize the celebration will touch her heart. Very touching. Now, on the topic of traveling, I'm going to give you a lot of words so that you can utilize here, yeah? Traveling allows us to... Now, what do we mean here? To learn new things. What is a paribahasa that I can apply that means learn new things? Very good, Vanessa. Broaden our horizons. Or sometimes you see that I use it is an eye-opening experience. Also can. Now, visiting a beautiful island will be a once in a lifetime experience that you will never forget. That means the experience is so unique, it will be hard for you to replicate it again, for you to do it again. Okay? Watching the breathtaking scenery was truly a feast for the eyes. It was an amazing experience. Why do we need dashes here? Once in a lifetime is an adjective with the dashes. If you do not put in the dashes, it becomes a mathematical unit that is describing like, I got only one time. Right? It becomes a math statement of a kata nama. But if I want it to be an adjective to the experience, which is a noun, I need the dashes. Now, the journey was so enjoyable that time seemed to fly by. That's what you feel in life, right? Happy time seems to zoom by. And in difficult times, every second feels like minutes, hours, days. Okay? If it's a popular topic on favorite book or movie, we're gonna have the story was so gripping. Means very suspenseful, okay? Like a thriller, right? I was on the edge of my seat throughout the entire movie. Okay, so this will probably be describing a thriller, a very suspenseful book, very nerve-wracking book or movie. Okay, now next one. The plot was full of unexpected twist, which made the story even more exciting, interesting. That means you can never expect or predict forecast the direction of the book. You know how with some books you're like, "Aiyah, surely these two people are gonna be a couple. Aiyah, surely this person gonna kill him, right?" But when you have a lot of twists, there's a lot of jump scares, a lot of things that you don't expect to happen. It's it is definitely a must watch or a must read for anyone who enjoys meaningful story. Okay? So must watch you can use to refer to your movies, must read to your books. The main character was inspiring, taught me many valuable life lessons. This book contains many attractive illustrations. Illustrations means pictures, drawings, which will spur your interest. Spur your interest means pique your interest. That means spark your curiosity. Okay, now page 3. If you need a second to write it down, can you put your hands up, please? Anybody needs a second? No? All good? Perfect. Moving on. I mean, if you don't put your hands up, I'm assuming you're fine, right? Now, experiences of benefits, we're going to say the event was well organized. The atmosphere was lively, full of laughter, one in a lifetime experience. These are quite straightforward. It also helped me step out of my comfort zone to have a mini breakthrough, to try something new. Next one. I strongly believe it is worth experiencing. The event left a lasting experience. So lasting basically means it will stay with me for a long time. The memory will be etched in your mind, right? Eye-opening experience. We talked about this just now at the very top. To my utter surprise, to my 100% surprise, my holy surprise, right? Entire surprise. The event turned out to be amazing. Yes, just now I said the memories will forever be etched. Etched kind of means like carved in my mind. Okay? It means like carved. That sounds like a dream come true. I would be thrilled, very happy, very excited if I were in your position. Please remember that every cloud has a silver lining. That means in all dark situation, there is bound to be light. There is always light at the end of a tunnel. Basically, there's always something good in difficult moments. Okay? I completely understand how you feel. I believe your idea is worth considering. So if you can tell, the word worth here is being applied multiple times, right? Of value. Okay? From my perspective, my point of view, the idea sounds very practical. That sounds absolutely fascinating, interesting. I was pleasantly surprised to read about your experience. Now, again, page 4, if you need a second, put your hands up. I'll wait for you. No? All good? Very nice. So moving on, you can see beyond the paribahasas just now, we basically concluded um the phrases, whether it is beautiful phrases, phrasal verbs, paribhasas, proverbs, idioms, into basically a little cheat sheet for you to be able to revise, right? So make sure you go over it and you try and memorize them. Okay? They are actually very suitable for you to apply not only in your short writing, in your long essay as well, right? I would think this would be the very least able to apply in my conclusion, if not in my points as well. So, one tip that you may not know with any writing formats, especially if you want to evoke emotions, make it more relatable. A lot of times you ask me, how come my communicative achievement, my CCA, right, my CA cannot get very 4 marks, 5 marks? It's because you don't make it relatable. It is too cold, it is too factual, it is too robotic, right? The moment you put in human reactions and your teachers are able to relate to it, you know, if you're trying to write a sad story, that your reader actually feels sad. If you're trying to write a horror, I'm actually squirming in my seat while I'm reading your book, right? So, and a lot of that would come from the feeling component here. So, if I were to apply one of the many phrases here, yeah, that we are going to that we've gone over. How could I do this? I've got feeling, my top phrases, which are any of these statements, and then our lesson plans, correct? So I would say, I felt extremely excited because the trip was a once in a lifetime opportunity that allowed me to broaden my horizons and gain valuable experience. This is a very comprehensive point. I've got my point, I've got my elaboration, I've got my effect 1, effect 2. If you need a second to write this down, can you put your hands up? Okay, do we see this? All done? Shahira, do you want to take a picture? Is that what you want to do? Page 2? You done? Page 2? Page 3, Shahira. Okay. Now, let's take a look at page 6 here. What we're going to do is we've got upgraded lexicon options from the very common terms that you guys would oftentimes give me. An example would be the movie was, what will you say? Upgrade very interesting to a singular lexicon. Fascinating. Very good. Very anything with a very is a very lazy kind of descriptive method. Oftentimes in English there is a word for the very level, right? Good job, Iris. Good job, Akash. The elephant was very big. The elephant was enormous. Very nice. Okay, can I give you a bit of time? I want you to try the rest. Question 3 to question 20. Let's do 10:42 to 10:50. 8 minutes on the clock. Hands up. Everybody, hands up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you put your hands up for those who have not been with me. You put your hands up when you're doing your work, and the moment you're done, you lower your hand. That way, I don't need to keep asking you, are you done? 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 Are you not done? Done or not done? Okay. For the first question, can we say that the movie was thrilling instead of fascinating? Have you done the rest of the question? If you look through it, you'll realize why I cannot. And thrilling doesn't mean interesting. Thrilling means exciting, right? Fascinating is more of like curious, like, oh, but thrilling is like, whoa. You get it? Slightly different. got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every Avery, your mic is on. Kaboom.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
Avery Tan, your mic is on. I'm gonna turn you off later. I'm gonna just remove you, Avery. If you are ready, only you come back for class lah. Oh, she removed herself. When you're done, remember to slowly put your hands down. We've got 3 more minutes. I thought it was me. In Chinese, we have something called 做贼心虚. That means you also playing phone. Was that supposed to be a prank or something? I don't know, man. Kids these days as a different kind of generation. If you're done, remember to put your hands down. We've got 2 more people. I'm gonna wait for them to finish up. Wow, so 乖 Cadence. Cadence, you finished or not? Cadence and Zeching. Okay, okay. 2 more minutes. Cadence, I'm gonna get things started. Adrith, can you put on your mic, please? I don't know if you can unmute or not. Question 3. I was. Read the whole sentence. Okay, doesn't matter. Type your answer then. Don't worry about it. It's just how I do normal class. Maybe seminar, we don't need to use the mic. It's okay. Let's go. Adrith, what is your answer? Just type it in. Just type the word then, since we're not using the mic. If you got mic, you use mic. If you got no mic, then you just type the answer. Huh? Adrith, the answers are here, you know? Eh, never mind, you review again, okay? Akash, question number three. Oh, no, no. So thrilled. Very good. Akash, question number four. After the marathon, I was exhausted. Number five, arena. The weather was freezing last night. Cadence.
The comedian was hilarious.
Very nice. Hilarious. Ishan. Chua Ishan. I was terrified. Very nice. Number eight, Ethan Chin. The food was delicious. Ian Chan. The building was ancient. Very nice. Iris. The room became silent. Joshua Lu. Joshua Lu. Shu Ching.
Rapid.
Very nice. The sports car was rapid. Joyce Wong. The dress she wore was gorgeous. Ziqing, Ko Ziqing. Ko Ziqing, starving, very nice. Lu Hor K. The sun was scorching. Ng Yen. Nice. It was exhilarating. Hmm? There's no exhilarating though. I mean, yes, exhilarating is, but I have the word thrilling here. Your options are from the top, right? But exhilarating is fine as well. Jun'an, the kitten was tiny. Rahil, my brother is brilliant. Shahira,
Serious.
the teacher was furious. Shuganvel, Shuganvel, the story. No, we have few stunning and miserable. Oh, stunning is weird though. Stunning is weird though, but I get what you mean because there's only two left, right? I would say if you use stunning for the dress, okay, that's fine as well. So question 19 actually is a bonus question, right? Because it's a bit cha-cha. So I can use again thrilling, exhilarating. Question 20, Shivanjali. Very good. The boy felt miserable. Okay, anybody needs a second to cross-check your own answer? All good. Now, next page. Common exam traps, okay? Singular and plural subjects. The teacher gave us useful, advice before the exam. Many students. Because this is uncountable we consider singular. Many is more than one. Let's just try one page here. Page 7. Put your hands up. 10:58 to 11:05. Let's go. Quick 7 minutes. We're gonna continue on with Shaid later. Shaid Zarif. Cadence, are you ready? I'm gonna start with Shahid Zarif. Shebot. Eh, he's missing. Okay, never mind. User. We have somebody called User. If you check your name and you are User, can you answer question 3? Let's finish this up and then move to the essays. Oh, she bought several interesting books, because more than one. Vanessa? Important artifact. An ancient artifact, important information. Warren? Can we do 6? Many children were playing happily in the park. Heng Yu? Colorful posters. Hui? Wang Hui. Advice. Similar to the one that we discussed on top, right? Advice is uncountable. Uncountable is singular. Kaiser? Yan Kaiser? Species. Very nice. Yok Ying? Feedback. Ziheng? Documents. Adrith? Back to the top. Adrith? Where's Adrith? Phenomena. Very good. 13. Akash? Ancient ruins. Very nice. Arena? Many people. 15. Cadence? The chef?
Prepared several delicious dishes for the guests.
Beautiful. Eastern?
Data.
Very nice. Ethan? Ethan Chin. Houses. Very nice. Ian Chan? Experiments. Iris? Suggestions. And Isaac. Isaac? Animals. Very nice. Okay, now page 8, 9, you do yourself, and then you can check your answers here for practice 8. Okay, we're gonna go to our essay here today, page 10. You receive an email from your friend Farah. Hi, I want to start a new hobby during the school holidays. Can you tell me what hobby you enjoy, how you started the hobby, and why you think hobbies are important? Now, this is a blanket rule that we apply when analyzing essay questions from Form 1 to Form 5, okay? It's called WTF. Do we know what WTF stands for? You're going to start WTF with who. Very good, Vanessa. Okay. Very nice, Vanessa. Topic and then format. So if you're able to identify these three structural components from your title itself, at the very least, I know for a fact that you're going to start on the right direction, right? So who are you? Who are you talking to? Who are you? Who are you talking to in this essay? You don't have they never specify who you are, right? So in this case, you can be yourself, a 15-year-old high school student. Yes, Vanessa, talking to your friend Farah. Topic, hobby. Question one, what hobby I enjoy, how I started, why is it important? Format. Very nice. Okay. So format, usually a template is given to you, right? To, from, or subject, then you just fill in the blanks accordingly. But we're gonna take a look at what may be here. Now, what can we say? If I want to say what hobby and I enjoy lately, I've been picking up reading again. I quite enjoy that. How did I start? I started reading when here's the thing. My mother is an avid reader, right? Like, my mother is one of those people, right, who doesn't really care what you read so long as you read. So she instills the habit of reading with the confidence that as you grow older, you'll find books or themes that you enjoy. So I remember a lot younger, what we will do is our house only had one room, which is my parents' room with the aircon. So every weekend, if you wanted to stay in their room for the aircon for like an hour, you've got to bring a book in because that was my mother's reading time, right? Every weekend, that's how it went. And I think that just built up like everybody's reading habit in my house. We read quite a lot. Okay. Um, my mother, hobbies are important. I think hobbies are very important. Um, because there's only so much school can teach us academically, right? A lot of things beyond academic is is not learned through or within the four walls of the classroom, right? So I would say it is important. And if I want to put in a couple more of our formats, we're gonna say broaden horizon, form of relaxation. I only write creative writing. That's nice. Okay, so we're gonna start with ET, right? Our introduction. So your friend wants to start a new hobby. How do you feel? Do you care that your friend is starting a new hobby? Let's be honest. You care or you don't care your friend starting new hobby? So there's three ways to go about it. I can either do myself, I can do you, I can do the event. So Kaiser has mentioned a very good event, which is that's good to hear, right? So it's just referring to the event. Good for you lah. Then I can say you must be excited to start this journey, right? If it's for me, I am happy, excited, thrilled for you. right? So depending on how much you care, you can come up with a different angle. There is always some truth in it. It's just where is your perspective coming from, correct? So I'm gonna go hi Farah, which is given to you already. Or I can say I was, don't refer to the topic also cannot lah. Refer to the email lah. Delighted to receive your email. Go to your topic straight away. One hobby that I truly enjoy is reading. So then I'm going to start as to how I started reading from a young age under my mother's influence. And since then, it has become part and parcel of my life. I mark down some words first. Now, so the couple points here, reading allows me to broaden my horizon. Remember the lexicons that I've picked up just now? And discover new ideas and perspectives. Whenever I read a gripping story, I forget about the stress of daily life and is immersed in the world of the characters. Okay, so delighted means happy. Part and parcel means uh, big eye-opening perspective, point of view, gripping, suspenseful, immerse. Put your hands up if you are still writing. Let me wait for you. Cadence, are you ready? I'm gonna try one more essay. You done? So if you take a look at the passage, right, you see the green color words as part of our lexicon, and then the red color are basically timers or connectors using words like started, since then, and whenever to kind of connect from one thing to the other. You screenshot, okay? Okay, so in my 2 cents basically means in my opinion. Seperti bahasa, hobbies are important because they help us relax, develop skills, and make our lives more meaningful and fulfilling. I encourage you to find a hobby that truly interests you. Hope to hear from you soon. Okay, now another one, we're gonna take a look at an email base. So you received an email from your friend Noah. I've been feeling overwhelmed lately. There's an important exam coming up soon. On top of that, I've got all these extra swimming lessons that take up so much of my time. I don't know how to handle it all. I really do need your advice. Lai, WTF? Who are you? Who are you talking to? Again, do you have a particular name or role to play? No, right? You can be yourself, right? So, hi. I'm gonna say you are yourself. 15-year-old high school student writing to your brother Noah. Topic? Hello, what is your topic? Yes, Noah has been feeling overwhelmed from exam and swimming lessons. Your particular question is, how to handle it all. Basically, time management, like what Vanessa is talking about. And then format email. Brother, never mind. Just brother him. So what is your advice for time management? I always feel our responsibilities are unavoidable. Unless you're really telling me you're willing to like eliminate it. Otherwise, it's a game of Tetris, right? It's a game of like a time block. So I would say number one, schedule yourself properly. They say, yes, they say if you really divide your time up to half an hour time blocks, you will realize a lot of times you waste half an hour thinking that it's not a lot of time, I can't do a lot of things in half an hour. But you realize you waste a lot of 30-minute blanks in transition. And I mean, I'm slowly learning that 30 minutes is also a lot of time. If I cannot do 10 questions, I can do 3 questions. And if I have 4 blocks of 30 minutes, I've done like 12 questions already. You get it? So I would say schedule, number one. Number two, as I schedule, right, I'm gonna re-evaluate. Am I really spending so much time on my swimming lessons? Or is this just in my head? You know how sometimes when you're very tired and overwhelmed, every little molehill looks like Mount Kinabalu, right? So evaluate with facts. Is it really that much, right? Number two, I would ensure physical wellness. Think about it. Studying in school is already hard enough mentally. And a lot of times you're facing challenges when you're learning new things, but that's unavoidable. When if you're struggling, it means you're learning new things, you know? So what I want to do is I don't want to self-sabotage. I want to make sure physically I am at my best so that there is one less thing to worry about. So that physically it can contribute to a positive contribution of my mental challenges. You understand? I cannot avoid the mental challenge, but at the very least, I can make sure physically I am helping it. I'm contributing to it positively, correct? And then number three, of course, stay positive. Maybe it's just a phase of life, correct? Sometimes there's just certain seasons in your year, certain, couple of months, 2 months that is super duper challenging. But then after that, it may clear up. So maybe sometimes you just need to grit your teeth and survive through the 2 months. You get it? So, emotion, I'm really sorry to hear that you're feeling overwhelmed. Preparing for an important exam or like attending extra lesson can certainly feel stressful. However, remember you are not alone. Topic. So, I'm gonna go. What is the peribahasa for in my opinion? Just now, what did we say? In my
2 cents.
Nice. 2 cents. The key is to manage your time wisely. You could create a simple study schedule so you can strike a balance between studying, and training. Correct? So I've got my point, my reasoning, my elaborations. I'm going to talk about my second point, taking short breaks. And getting enough rest will also help you stay focused and avoid burnout. You know, there's different kinds of rest, right? Sometimes you are physically tired. A lot of students, I feel, when you're tired, you just think to sleep. But a lot of times, you're not physically tired, it can't be resolved with sleep. Sometimes you're just mentally exhausted. You're just so sick and tired of school, but you're not physically tired. So at those time, right, I will suggest that you either, when you're, tired of studying, you do one of two things. Either do a physical activity to expense or disperse that energy physically, or do something creative, something that works with your hands. A lot of students tend to stop studying and play games, but I don't know if you realize, but playing games is very tiring on the brain as well, right? So you're going from one brain activity to another brain activity. That's why you feel like sometimes after you study, you go and play game, right? And then after you play game, right, you feel like your brain is so tired that it's a bit numb. Like you're a bit blur one. You don't know what just happened the last, like you just started playing your game. How come suddenly 2.5 hours passed by? Like you don't sense time. Because your brain is extremely exhausted. So I would say I don't think playing games is a good way of like resting your brain. It's fun, but I wonder if you realize that you're not very well rested after that. Is that why at times I get tired? Then I get off the game moments after I log. Really? Because actually your brain is already, but I play a lot of games as well. So I see it in myself. Like, I'm super tired from work and I just want to play games. But when I play games, I'm too tired to play games. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Like, I'm too tired to play games. So I feel a bit sad, but I die want to play, you know? But I realize it doesn't help me. It also means I'm just not very well developed in terms of my life outside of work. Like, I've not given time to develop myself beyond work, right? It's not that you're not good at anything else. Let's be honest. It's just that you have not spent time develop. If you spend the same amount of time playing games in developing another skill, another hobby, I'm sure you'll be equally skillful. It's just that we've not spent the time and energy on it. So we've not developed ourselves creatively. We've not developed ourselves physically. That's why again and again we end up turning back to gaming, even though we know for a fact that it's just making us even more tired and our brain gets strained even more. Maybe I should write a conclusive statement. I don't have enough space, so imagine that I'm writing this in a new paragraph. If you need a second to write your points, put your hands up. Manage your time properly. Take short breaks. Try to stay optimistic. Video games make you dumb, but not fully correct on how. Because puzzle games exist and educational games exist. Do those make you dumb? Oh, it's just one genre of games. Teacher, how about the word issue? We've talked about the word issue, Rahil. The word issue doesn't matter so long as you fit the template that they give you. If they give you this little box, don't exceed the box. Don't exceed the template. Okay? Okay, with that, I kind of did though. The name is, yeah, I get it. Mine also. But if I manage it properly, it could be, within the box. Usually a bit like that. Never mind that. If I don't skip the line, then I'm inside the box. Okay, so we're gonna wrap things up here. Just a quick refresher on the two email writing and the very common mistakes that students tend to make in their grammatical format, and a whole series of popular phrasal verbs and lexicons that you can apply in your essay. Okay, have fun with your exams, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.